confused me, this Ukrainian war and the Middle East genocide thing. It didn't confuse me. I wasn't confused because it's insane. I was more, I guess, bewildered and befuddled by it. I couldn't imagine people being as sick as they are today. I couldn't imagine when they took me to Sierra Vista, that my family my wife got a job there, ended up moving us there. And then how horrible they were to us. And then when I went back and got the job at the grocery store and they had everybody come in and kind of like check me out, it's like, I couldn't imagine being that immature and that just stupid. Okay. It didn't, if they had all the information about my life in these books and they were pretty much, wow, this is a lot of overwhelming amount of evidence that, this guy's the spirit of John from the Mormon Gospels, the son of Ralph and Mary, and I don't know how all that stuff worked. I don't study it. Okay. They do. And, but then when they started talking to me, I thought for sure, well, hey, we're all going to sit down like adults and talk about this and make sure that we, since I'm the guy, let's do this intelligently. They tried to do it with Krishnamurti, but they were just as bad during the time of Krishnamurti as I won't say just as bad. The dysfunction of the people, okay, that believe themselves to be powerful, okay, and that their money and technology rules the world. And, when that gentleman Dana talked to me, he said, that the old money people are down with you, but the new money people aren't. And I was like, well, that's bullshit, because the old money people should be able to say, hey, this guy is, like Krishnamurti, and only it's from the rabbinic side, and he can help us go, oh, let's not do stupid, fucked up things, and he can explain to us what we're doing. Hell, I did it back in college with, Teresa's, Sam Singer. What do you think? What do you think? When he would come and talk to me about Greenspan and what this is going to do, and I would tell him, nah, he's stupid, let me explain to you why, and here. And it was the stuff I was talking about. We're not even doing anything that intelligent. Okay, the stuff that I was talking to Sammy about that we can do, and we should be doing. Okay. About monorail tube, because I worked at an airline, built the weather things, and it's like, no, you get these monorail things, you put them in a tube, it's like electromagnetic, contain the tube, and we should do this, and then we should, why? How would you do that? Just tear down, recycle all your aggressive things like airplanes and stuff like that, and then tear up all your prisons, and to use the infrastructure from all the stuff that's already there. Tear it down, use the parts, and use it for different things. Use it for things that are feasible, rational. And he would ask me this stuff, is this what we're going to do? Right. And then in 2013, when they mind fucked me, probably about Y2K, I would imagine, was when they got together in large groups and mind fucked me when I was a kid, that I was going to have this super diva be my wife and all that stuff. And then in 2013, when I'd done everything I needed to do, I thought, well, I'd tell people, my wife's going to show up. And then together, will help enlighten people and have them live as one and be like David and his King David and a good wife and stuff, and we'll change the world. We'll start building. There'll be no more mortgages, no more renting. We'll build houses to last. We'll fix the stuff with the dams. We'll do all this. So all this stuff I thought was going to happen rapidly, because it's intelligent, it's compassionate, it's loving, it's romantic, right? But I found out celebrities aren't intelligent. They're not compassionate. They're not romantic. Okay? I'm intelligent. I'm compassionate. I'm romantic. Okay? I didn't mean to project, okay, my beauty on the Vatican, the Quorum of the 12, the Temple of Set Illuminati, and the Church of Scientology. I didn't mean to. Okay? They invaded my privacy, and I thought they were learning from me, and I thought they were becoming as mature and beautiful and as perfect as I am. Okay? But instead of them appreciating the way I got through all the hell they set up for me, they judged me and said he's going to be a creep and he's going to be worse than any of us ever, like that one asshole that I listened to The one that when I talked to Jesus that night about, they're going to blow everything up, and he was the same one that sit there and said they had certain things. He said there's going to be a new guy that portrays Brezhnev, and he's going to make Brezhnev look like a choir boy. It was like it was Gorbachev, and Gorbachev was a pretty decent guy, and then they broke down all the Cold War shit and opened up things to where we got along with and we're less afraid of the Russians. So the guy was completely fucking wrong, right? They had all these things, and L. Ron Hubbard was doing it. They were all doing that, coming up with all this prophecy and deciphering prophecy and telling us what was going to happen. And they were all fucking wrong. Okay? When I said what we were going to do with Alan Greenspan's shit, with Sam Singer, didn't say we were going to do it. I said what we should do. Okay? And when I talk to people here, it says, if they are what they promised me as a kid and what they showed me, if it's really real, then here's what we're going to do. Well, they never showed up. 2013. Barack Obama wasn't my best friend, and Jennifer Lopez wasn't my forever love. Okay, so I'm doing most of this by myself. Okay, and now I'm telling the technology we are going to have to expedite this, and we're going to do this. Okay, be ready, any second, to be living the Lord's Prayer. And have it be spread intelligently through all your devices, so we don't have assholes asking us for money, listen about their dysfunctional effects for it, and hear about how heroic it was that their bodies were put back together by body mechanics that call themselves physicians and healers. Okay.